Hi guys, it's me again. Alright then viewers, now I'm going to be doing my DVD and VHS update. Because I got two recorded tapes that I bought from a curiosity shop yesterday. A couple of the DVDs, one from Monday and a lot of them from yesterday, and 5 VHS tapes that are pre-recorded that has arrived in the post yesterday. Okay, so the reason why I got the two recorded tapes up here, because I'm showing you these two first. Now, so let's crack on with this update, starting with that one first. And this is the recorded tape of The Turning Point, starring Shirley MacLaine. That's the one on the spine. And there's Anne Bancroft on here. And there's not much of a back, nor the spine, nor even the front. Oh, and I do like to apologise for the top bit that is a bit loose. Well, obviously, some careless people don't even know what they are. And there's only just one at the bottom and the top. Now, and I'll show you the tape. And here's the tape for, well, The Turning Point, actually. Oh, and what I find it most surprising, and I find it feeling nostalgic, is that I get to see some BBC Two idents that actually comes from the 90s. Ooh. And even my brother Tom would have loved to see those ever again. Oh, and don't worry, no print tape on a recorder tape whatsoever. But anyway, I might show you a sneak peek at that one later after I've done the update. Next one, and it's Jane Eyre, which is a recorded tape as well. And I think that this one was recorded from LWT somewhere back in 1997. But of course, I might not bother with that one. Besides, because they got some classic adverts during the film though. And that's pretty much the Jane Eyre one. Oh, and what I also find surprising, because it also features some extra programs like the Clive James Show from 1997, and there's that incomplete film called Grand Prix. That's one thing that I would have liked. And finally, there's a bit of an incomplete episode of Baywatch, which I don't normally watch. Now anyway, here's the front for the Memorex. Not much of a front, or spine, or back, or top, or even the bottom. Right, so I'm going to put those back. There we go. Moving on to the DVDs now, starting with Airplane, with Airplane 2, the sequel, collection. Now, as you can see, there's a picture of that airplane, all tied up in a knot, which is unusual. Here's a front, spine, and here's the back. And here's 2 discs. Airplane 1 and Airplane 2. Next one, and moving on to VCI DVDs, and it's A Way of Life. And I also bought that one from a curiosity shop in Dorchester as well. Here's the front, spine with a VCI logo on the bottom, and here's the back. And here's a disc for A Way of Life. Next one, and it's Nick Frost's Danger 550,000 Volts. And I heard that this is a comedy survival series. And it's a double disc. Here's the front, spine, and there's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Right, moving on to the BBC DVD that I have got. Now, you probably remember the other 2 Only Fools and Horses 1996 Christmas trilogy, which I showed you for my last update. Well, I've managed to find that one at last. And it's Only Fools and Horses, Modern Man. That's just to complete the trilogy. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Here's a disc for Modern Man. Next one, and it's Kermit's Swamp Years. Now, and I know that my friend Marcus Miller has requested me to get a VHS tape of it, but I got the DVD version of that one instead. Well, I don't need to keep an eye on it on VHS now. So here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Here's a disc for Kermit's Swamp Years. And next one is Monsters vs. Aliens, Mutant Pumpkins from Outer Space. Front, spine, and there's the back. Here's a disc for Monsters vs. Aliens, Mutant Pumpkins from Outer Space. Next one, and it's Bartok the Magnificent. Now, and I know I did used to have that to go with Anastasia from a couple of years ago, But seeing as I haven't seen that one very often, I thought I might as well get that one as a single DVD. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And it's got special features like theatrical trailer, scene access, and interactive menus. Here's a disc for Bartok the Magnificent. Next one, and it will be City Slickers. And it's got Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, and Bruno Kirby. Now that's something to do like going on vacation whilst they're in a Western world. Oh, and I know one thing for a fact. Did you know that actually Yeardley Smith, however, is in this film? As she plays as Nancy. The little girl. Well, if you don't know, have a look at it on YouTube if you don't believe me. But anyways, here's the front, speaking of which. Spine. And here's the back. And here's a disc for City Slickers. Oh, and I know that Lisa Simpson would have been surprised if Yeardley Smith was in this film. Basically. Right, next one, and it'll be the Beano Video Stars. Well, first it should be called the DVD Stars. Now, anyway, as you can see, it's got some characters like Dennis the Menace, Nasher, Minnie the Minx, the Bash Street Kids, the Three Bears, and Ivy the Terrible. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Here's a disc for the Beano Video Stars, and it's got some episodes like The Snowman Army, Jelly Babies, The New School, It's a Dad's Life, Bag Those Pipes, On Safari, Flutterby, and Dennis Meets His Match. Next one, and this is the last DVD now, and it'll be The Legend of Loch Nagar, based on a story by His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. And here's a disc for The Legend of Loch Nagar. Oh, and of course that one, however, was originally released back in 1993. That's part of Easter Sunday, which is on BBC One back then. Right, moving on to the video tapes now. Starting with that one first, and it'll be Jackanory, Winnie the Pooh, told by Willie Rushton. And don't worry, viewers. Now, I know I don't normally watch Winnie the Pooh, the cartoon version, but this is the original story we're talking about. Anyway, here's the front, spine with the BBC logo on the bottom, and here's the back. And it's got 4 stories, like in which Kangaroo comes to the forest, in which Pooh invents a new game and Eeyore joins in which Rabbit has a busy day and we learn what Christopher Robin does in the mornings, in which Christopher Robin and Pooh comes to an enchanted place and we leave them there. And this one runs for 60 minutes on here, so that's basically good. And this one was released in 1990. And here's a tape for Jackanory, Winnie the Pooh. No print date. Right, moving on to the next one, and here's something that I've already got, to go with the Power of the Glory, and it's Motor Mayhem, and it's part of a BBC Classic Sporting Moments series. And this one runs for 50 minutes on here, as it says on the front. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. And here's a tape for Motor Mayhem. And here's a print date. Now this one is 15th of August 1994. Yep, just bear with me for a minute whilst I put that back in. There we go. Next one, and here's something that is very rare to find on video nowadays, and it's Sykes and the Bath. 3 hilarious episodes from the world according to Sykes. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. And it's got 3 episodes like Sykes and a Bath, Sykes and an ankle, and Sykes and a haunting. And this one runs for 86 minutes on here, and they're all in black and white, just to let you know. There we go. Here's a tape for Sykes and a Bath. Print date is 18th of May 1994. So this is basically like a reissue out of that tape. Next one, and here's the new Harryfield and Chums videos. Oi! No! Just kidding. Yeah, because I always like the oi bit. Anyway, here's the front spine with a new BBC logo on top. Oh, and there's the rated 12 certificate on here, which is supposed to be 15, but there you go. Here's the back. And this one runs for 52 minutes on here. And here's the tape for the new Harryfield and Chums video. And here's a print date. And this one is 10th of March 1998. Last one, and it's Hancock's Half Hour with 4 episodes. The Train Journey, The Photographer, Sid in Love, and The Ladies' Man. Now, I know I've got that episode on Hancock the Lift video, but this is well worth something to keep. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. And here's a tape for Hancock's Half Hour, The Train Journey. Print date is 10th of November 2000. So this one is nearly up to 11th of November 2000. That one. So basically, it might be Remembrance Sunday or Remembrance Weekend out of that one. So there you go, viewers. That's pretty much what I can show you in this DVD and VHS update now. Oh, and as promised, I will show you one BBC Two continuity from that tape. Yeah, sit a bit, viewers, whilst I get that sorted. Alright, viewers, well, I've already set it up the TV already. Now, I know the cover looks a bit bad, but I'll just quickly show you the continuity. Oh, and of course, I'm just going to turn the volume up a bit, and this is what I will be converting sometime pretty soon. See? Now, this one is only just starting from the unknown program, which I did not know about. Well, I'll just fast forward it. See you in a minute. Right, here we go, viewers. Now, here's some continuity at the start, and this is what I will be doing sometime next time. So, this is a BBC Two thing with a lizard on it.
Cape Cod is the setting for Mozart's
and I shall leave you with that trailer to find out what it is. Oh, but just to let you know, viewers, the 2 recorder tapes that I bought from Dulster Curiosity Shop only cost me 50p each for that. Now, of course, £1 if I include the 2. Yeah, I like rescuing recorder tapes. Do you?
On BBC Two.
We're back now.
Right, now, I've just paused it for a minute. Now, see what I mean, viewers? Now, that is to film The Turning Point, and it's got a BBC Two slide on here. So that's the one I've been telling you about all those updates ago, but when I used to have the recorder tapes with Playdays in it, and Sooty and Co as well. You know, when I usually get BBC Two continuities at the end of 2 tapes. The first one was with a shadow ident, and the other one with the firecracker. But this one, however, contains 2 BBC Two idents, like the glass ident and the copper cut one. Oh yeah, with a few with Michael Fish. Or unless you can count it as Michael Fish Cakes. Michael Fish Cakes. Get it? It's a joke. Boom, boom. Right, anyways, I'm just going to rewind that so that I can leave you with that, and then you'll find out why. Enjoy.
We're back now to Tonight on 2, and in a couple of minutes our film The Turning Point stars Shirley MacLaine and Anne Bancroft, and marks the screen debut of the Russian dancer Mikhail Baryshnikov. It's a moving story set in the world of ballet, in which former rivals find themselves in a renewed battle of supremacy, both on and off the stage. First, here's Michael Fish with a look at the weather in prospect.
See what I mean now, viewers? That's the glass ident, but we'll get to the copper ident in a minute. See you in a minute. Alright, viewers, this is a trailer for the Civil War. Oh, and don't worry about the ending bit. That's just a sneak peek for what I will be converting next time. And here we go with the copper ident.
This is BBC Two. Now we enter the world of ballet as Anne Bancroft and Shirley MacLaine star, and Mikhail Baryshnikov makes his screen debut in our film, The Turning Point.
And here's the film of it to prove it. Well, viewers, isn't that great to be having the BBC Two continuity at the start? And of course there is some at the end, which I'm not going to show you, because that's just a sneak peek of what I will be converting next time. But anyways, I'm just going to take that tape out now, so that I can put that away right now. So, and I'll leave you with that. So there you have it, viewers. That's pretty much all I can show you now. Well, I better say goodbye now, viewers. We'll see you again soon for the Get Rid Of video as promised. And until then, bye-bye everyone. Bye.